Magic sides. White side of magic can blind you. Dark side of magic can find you falling for the rest of your lives. Miracles happen at the point in between nothing and everything, seen and unseen. Learn when to be silent and learn when to scream. Get the point? Welcome, being the light on the Angel Channel. Glad to see everybody. Tammy Joe, good to see you. Wow, this is going to be a really intense little practice session tonight. We'll see how many people show up. Hope everybody's brought their working shoes. It's a really good one, though. We are going to, been stoked about this all week, man. We're going to be working on neuroplasticity, and that's being able to actually rewire your brain and the electrical synapses and neurons that dictate behavior. And it's a really great way to change behaviors, addictions, emotional issues, all kinds of stuff. Hey, good to see everybody. Mr. Zen, what's up? Yeah, Dennis, good to see you, man. Glad you're here. This is going to be a really good one tonight, man. And boy, dude, I just wanted to thank. Boy left a comment for me on last week's show, and I'm paraphrasing now. Basically said, "Hey, I really feel a little better every time than I felt when I showed up." And that in a nutshell, like if somebody had to ask me why or what's your motivation for doing it, that is exactly it. So thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate the acknowledgement there, man. It meant a lot to me, and I'm glad you got on board and are participating. You also said you kind of found your way here through Carlene, and I had a long talk with her today. She's in Germany, so it's kind of hard to make this show happen for her because it's like 3:00 in the morning. But I'm going to do a couple special editions, one with Minty May and Carlene, maybe a couple of other guests that we can beam out during the week in addition to the regular show. And I think it'd be really fun to spend some time with her. Oh, thanks, boy. All right. Beyond excited, new decks in hand. New decks in hand, man. I got a whole brand new batch, and they look absolutely beautiful. Great Christmas gifts. Get them while they're hot. Yeah, especially the Angel deck. I'm so happy. I sold my last one to Arnie Blayton, and I was just really tickled to get one back in my hands again. So the little QR code at the bottom should be a direct link, right, to be able to get them if you want. And yeah, so there. The other kind of news on the decks is I have a really big manual, PDF manual. It's like 360 something pages with invocations and more detailed readings and angel descriptions and a bunch of big pics of the cards. And I'm going to be showing here. Let's bring that right up. So, yeah. This is a really detailed book. I go into the angels themselves, where they came from, what's up with angels, We're looking at all the angel names and how they were arrived at. The little hand-drawn talismans on each card, the angel talismans, a little description of how those were arrived at. And this is a real jewel in this little piece. This is a chart detailing all of the angels, their Hebrew names, their English letter names, the name of the angel, the degree of the astrology chart that they represent, the astrological signs that they represent, and super, super detailed. Have all the birthday angels in here as well, different kinds of choirs, the Kabbalah. So there's a ton of information about the angels as well as the readings. And the readings, you know, there's more information with these. All the birthday angels are pointed out. And over here to the left on this page is the invocation psalm if you wanted to actually draw that angel to you as well. A lot of goodies, and I'm going to be making that available on my Patreon page momentarily. And if any of you guys are getting the deck, I would love to send you a copy along with that. All right, let's get rid of you. Always goes back to that view. All right, let's see what else is left here. Oh yeah, man, there's crazy sun stuff going on. Just continual bombardment, and we're getting ready to have a big meteor swarm cruise through for the next 3 or 4 days, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. We've got a big super moon happening. We've got there's no storms happening right now from the sun, but the sun's got a big coronal hole right on the getting ready to line up right with Earth. And there's been a bunch of activity going on around that. So that's a pretty intense, that looks pretty like it could be a pretty intense thing. So there's lots of really intense energy bombarding everybody. It's a little hard to stay centered and smooth. So just try to have a little extra patience and be really kind to yourself and people around you. Let's see. All right. So a couple days from now, on the 8th, we'll mark the 17th year. I actually started working with my my teacher, and you know, a bunch of you have heard this before, but it really pays to bring it up again with the nature of the show that we're going to be doing tonight. And no, like exactly what this says. I died on November 8th, 2008. And that's exactly what happened. And, you know, the Reader's Digest short version, checked into the emergency room, really, really sick, and turned out I had a raging case of diabetes 2. My blood sugar was up at 720. I was a walking diabetic coma, and I wound up, the universe wound up connecting me in a really strange way with my teacher I have now. And his deal to me was he'd help me get better, get healthy, and if I did my part of it and started exercising, eating right, lose 100 pounds at the end of that time, he'd teach me my first effect. Yeah. So I took him up on that, and I started really just being very intense about it. As a matter of fact, I wanted to show you this frame because I got so obsessive about it. I as I started losing weight, I didn't really get on the scale for a while, and like uh, down at 334, I wound up like getting on the scale, and I'd lost 13 pounds. So it sort of lit me up, and I started really going. And when I cracked 300, I was like over the top, and I was working out every single day. I worked out every day for like 18 months. I just got really obsessive about it. It made me feel so good. I had so much energy and so much drive. And like, I just felt like I had this whole new lease on life, which in fact I did. And I was telling my friends, I hardly slept during that time because I didn't want to go to sleep because I thought I was going to miss something. And I woke up as soon as I could because I was afraid I was going to miss something. It was a really glorious time. So this last column, I just kept getting more and more fixated. And this last column sort of represents a day when I checked my weight like 7 times. And I was looking in the mirror and I went, all right, man, you've taken it way too far here. I'm taking your scale away for 2 weeks. And I wound up finishing out. Yeah, it was a really great thing. But how that happened was I let myself die in the hospital. Like I just let go of everything I had thought I was, who I was, what I needed, what was important. And I just like pulled all the plugs and just like buried that version of me. And out of the rubble of that, I started picking out things that I liked that were really good, and then started making choices based on being happy and healthy and having hope and moving forward. And my practice was just going amazing. And it was something I had wanted for so long. It was really easy to rewrite that. And it just became a way of life that exists even as we speak right now. So, Og, if you're out there, man, happy anniversary, 17, bro. Can't believe it. And a lot longer. Like, yeah, we won't even get into that. And I hope many, 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 many more, man. And thanks for saving my life. And thanks for all the treasures, dude. I have such a wonderful box of little jewels now, thanks to you. So thanks. So we're gonna get about like rewriting. Yeah, we're gonna get about rewriting. What am I doing here, man? This thing always does this. The actual wired, the way your head is wired, some of those are genetics, some of those are choices you've made along the way, some of those are things that have happened to you, and for whatever reason, those are now the way you function. Well, those aren't written in stone, and you can, if you're struggling with, man, all kinds, think about all the addictive behaviors there are, and all kinds of behavioral scenarios, being angry all the time. Like, it doesn't really matter what it is, being really fearful all the time, emotional stuff. If there's something that you've recognized in your life that you go, man, I really would like to have this be different. The process we're going to work on tonight is a great way to actually physically do that. And I spent a good bit of time kind of mapping this whole thing out. First of all, we're talking about neuroplasticity, and that's the ability to rewire actual electrical connections in your brain and let you be able to choose how you function and what how you live your life and the circumstances of your life. So anyway, I wrote these all out. I'm going to bring them up as we go through them one by one. What we're going to do, I'm going to go through each. First of all, there are four separate kind of sections for this. The first one is about activation and just waking up and identifying what the issue is you'd like to change. The second one is kind of burning that away and obliterating that particular connection, and then replacing that with what you want, and then cementing that into reality in the very end. And we're going to be accomplishing that. I'm going to do some small guided meditations, and we're also going to be doing some really specific breathing sequences. These breathing sequences are absolutely fantastic. What's up, Craig? Good to see you, man. Linda Martin, girlfriend. Glad you could make this one, man. This will be a good one. So we're going to do a series of 4 of these specific breathing exercises. We're going to be working in 3 of them on a triangular box breathing. So like the first one is to inhale for 4, which I'll be counting off, hold for 7, and each of these will be different numbers, but this process works for all of them. So on the 7, you'll be holding. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll say the word exhale. Let that word count for 2 beats. Okay, so that'll be 6 and 7. And don't start the exhale until I actually start the counting going down. All right. One thing I'd like for you to do on the exhale, I want you to do a really deep resonant hum. And the point behind this is to generate nitric oxide in your brain, which I won't go off. There's so many benefits to that. But the one we're really concerned about tonight is it's a neurofacilitator. So it's the chemical that your neurons need to make connections. So as you're humming, you're generating that chemical. All right. And then we're going to do 2. We'll do 2 sequences, and then I'll drop in a little meditation as you're just kind of resting in between those, and then we'll do 2 more, and that'll be and we'll do 4 separate sections. Now, the second section, the one that is about burning away those old programs, we're going to be using something called the breath of fire. And you're going to just use your nose, and for 60 seconds, you're just going to go in and out like 1 or 2 breaths per second. So all right, and we're going to generate heat, and you're going to think about like destroying those programs and them burning away to ash and being gone. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and create some sacred space so I can go right into the neuroplasticity descriptions, and then we can go right into the meditation right after that. All right. All right. Okay. When we do the banishing at the beginning, I want you guys to really click on to the sound. And the words will be programming the intent to go into that energy. And when the bowl comes around and I do the clang, as that sound is dissipating, I want you to pour out energy from your solar plexus into all the corners of your room. And if you want to repeat those words in your room, awesome, do that as well. All right. We want to just create a really safe, pristine, clean environment. Okay. All right. So here we go. With the brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. Fill your room up with the brilliant light of the source. I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. We come together again joyously to create our sacred circle, our energetic connection, a place of safety and sanctuary. We ask that the angels and our guides be with us this evening, and that they share their knowledge, their wisdom, and their understanding, and most of all, their love of the source. We ask that we have eyes to see, ears to hear, and the wisdom to understand, and with absolute gratitude for every single bit of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, infinite, unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source, we open our circle. All right. All right, we're going to ride down to zero space real quick. All right, we're going to go in through your nose. I want you to draw in a deep breath, but make that not air. Make it like bright golden source energy. Okay, just right in through your nose. Let it infuse your whole body. If there's something that's ailing you or you need healing on, focus your intent on that place and send that energy right to there. All right. And make sure that you really fill your lungs up, man. When you think you're full, pull in a little more. All right. Then on the release, just follow my words and your breath. And as your breath goes out, you're just sinking deeper and deeper and deeper until we get to a place where I say silence. And at that spot, just freeze. Just hold your breath, hold your thoughts, like time just stops. And we'll hold that for about 5 or 6 seconds and just really get everybody used to going to blank space, which is the answer to everything. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. So here we go. Draw with your solar plexus, really fill it up. Inhale. Fill it up as much as you can. Bright gold, warm source energy. And release. Sinking down into the silence. The sounds of the world fading away. No mind. Deeper silence. And inhale into the nose. Really stretch it, fill it up. And release, sinking deeper into the blissful silence. Falling down into the stillness. No future, no past. Deeper silence. All right, one more. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds at the end. Inhale, make it count. Bright gold energy, you're glowing, your light body, you're glowing. And release. Sinking deeper into the stillness. No thoughts, no time. Only the moment, deeper silence. $15. And 30. Take a nice deep breath and just relax. Stay in that space. So neuroplasticity is the brain's innate ability to reorganize and adapt, both structurally and functioning throughout your whole life. This process allows neurons, nerve cells, to form new connections, strengthen or weaken existing ones, and even reassign functions from damaged areas to healthy regions. It is the biological foundation for learning, memory, healing, and transformation of behavior and consciousness. In essence, neuroplasticity is how experience becomes biology, how thoughts, emotions, actions, and even breath can literally rewire the brain. All right. This first section will be called awareness activation. It's the awakening breath. Purpose of this is to recognize the pattern or habit to be changed, bring conscious awareness to unconscious processes. You know, like the things that you learned and the programs that you developed as a small kid, they've just been playing your whole life without you knowing. You just do it. That's just who you are. But we're going to bring your conscious intent to those processes and make it be something you're selecting, not something that just happened to you. Okay. So the neuroscience behind this stage activates the prefrontal cortex, the seat of conscious attention, and begins to interrupt old automatic neural loops. We're going to do a in 4, hold 7, 8, exhale, and we're going to do 4 repetitions of that. All right. Then our next section will be the interruption and the deconstruction, the disruptive breath. And the purpose of this is to dismantle the old neural pathways through conscious interruption and release. The neuroscience on this, it weakens the synaptic firing associated with old conditioning, uses the neurochemical window of awareness to open the system for change. And this is the one where we'll do the breath of fire. And yeah. And then okay. So number 3 is the repatterning and the reconstruction, the creative breath. And the purpose is to introduce and encode the new pattern through visualization, emotion, and repetition. It promotes long-term potentiation, the strengthening of synaptic connections that embody new learning. Dopamine and acetylcholine enhance the imprinting. And we're going to do a box breathing that's 8 inhale, 4 hold, 8 exhale. And this one's going to be a little different in that you're not breathing. You're going to be really focusing on drawing that breath, just like we did with the solar plexus on the blank space breathing. You're going to focus on your heart and really pull that energy and exhale through that center. Okay. Yeah, you're going to combine the breath with elevated emotion. This is really, really important. You want to be in a state of gratitude. Now, if you pick this thing, you want to see yourself, make it real, like you're functioning in this new mode already, and it just feels amazing, and you're grateful for it, and you just feel love for yourself and for everybody around you, and you're exuding this joy, okay? And that will really start to rechannel those processes and write that in, okay? Yeah, all right. And last but not least is the integration and the stabilization, the embodied breath. Move the new pattern into subconscious automaticity, turning practice into being. You know, this is the part where artists talk about, and musicians talk about, where they like transcended their technique. And now it's all, they don't have to think about their fingers to make music. All they need to think about is the music, and their fingers do that. And that's one of the things that this is about, and just continuing to dig that groove deeper and deeper and deeper. It's the consolidation occurs via myelination, insulating the new neural pathways, and sleep-dependent integration into the hippocampus and neurocortex. And for this last one, we're going to do a box breathing triplet again, all 10s, 10 inhale, 10 hold, 10 exhale. All right. All right. All right. So close your eyes. Yeah, you're still in that nice floaty blank space, nothing and everything. Close your eyes, let your awareness draw inward. And imagine you're standing there and your attention is outside of your body. You're looking back at your body, but your body is just clear. It's like made of light. And the only thing that's inside of it that you can see are your nervous system and your electrical wiring. And you can see up in your mind, you know, the little firings where the synapses where you're thinking, and you're able to see all of this taking place, okay? Let awareness draw inward. Feel your breath. This is super good. Feel your breath as the bridge between mind and body, between thought and biology. With every breath, you enter the living intelligence of your own brain, a field of light, always learning, always changing. All right, let's get down to it. First one, we're going to do 4, 7, 8. We're going to do 2 sequences, and then we'll take a second just to breathe. Not super deep, just keep it shallow and keep right there. And then we'll do 2 last ones, 2 finishings. Okay, here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay still. See the old pattern you wish to change. This is very important. Don't judge it. Just witness it. The act of seeing begins the rewiring. Don't judge it. Don't critique yourself. Don't think about whether you're good, bad, excuses, justifications. Just observe. And if there's a bunch of them floating around, let the one that's brightest rise to the top. Say silently, I see what once was unconscious. I awaken to choose again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Take a few seconds. If you're certain about what you want to work on, great. If not, just stick with the process and plug something in and take this away with you for later practice. All right, now we're on to stage 2. Here we go. We're going to do this for maybe just 45 seconds, all right? We're going to go in through the nose, out through the nose, really rapidly. Just, okay? All right. And begin. Twenty. 30. 'And done. All right, I want you to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to visualize the behavior you want to change. and imagine that burning away to ash, to nothing. And as you're looking at yourself, you can see your brain just lighting up like a 4th of July. And you want to just focus on letting go of that behavior altogether. All right. Before we start on the next one, I want you to take just a few seconds and decide what behavior you want to replace it with. What would bring you joy? What would bring you into alignment with your karma, your energy, your body, your spirit, your soul? And realize you have the choice to make this happen for yourself. It's the greatest gift you could give yourself. All right. Number 3, repatterning, reconstruction, the creative breath. This is one where you're going to draw with your heart. And this sequence is 8 inhale, 4 hold, 8 exhale. All right. Bring your awareness to your heart. Inhale through the heart. Feel gratitude. Feel love. These emotions are the chemistry of creation. Visualize the new pattern alive within you, neurons lighting up like constellations. And say, I feel my new reality forming. I am wiring my future self now. I feel my new reality forming. I am writing my future self right now. I feel my new reality forming. I am writing, wiring my future self right now. All right, here we go. We're going to do 4 of these. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Let's just hang here for 10 or 15 seconds. Visualize yourself. See the connections in your mind forming. Understand it's already real. It's already complete. Good job, you guys. All right, last one. This is stage 4. This is integration and stabilization. And this is the one we're going to do the triplet box breathe in 10, 10, 10. All right. The rhythm of mastery, the body memorizing peace, myelin wraps the new pathways, habit becomes harmony. Whisper, I am the embodiment of calm clarity. I am rewired for love, focus, and flow. I am the embodiment of calm clarity. I am rewired for love, focus, and flow. I am the embodiment of calm clarity. I am rewired for love, focus, and flow. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Stay still for 10, 15 seconds. Take a final breath. Inhale possibility. Exhale gratitude. The brain has listened. The body has recorded. You have changed. You have changed. You have changed. Each time you return, these pathways grow stronger until your new way of being becomes who you are. Feel joy for that. Feel gratitude for that. Feel delighted beyond words that your light is the infinite creative potential and that you're the master of your art. All right. I want you to slowly come back to your body. Take a nice deep breath. We'll do 3 each time. Just come back to your awareness, back in the world. But you come back with a bright glow, a different perspective, an upgraded technology. All right, you're back. Good job, you guys. Good job, good job, good job. All right, so we're at that space where we're at that place where we got some readings on the pipe. If anybody's looking for something, Tammy, you're really welcome. And I can't encourage you guys enough. Like, you know, I wrote everything out. It's all on screen. You can go back and review this. Give this gift to yourself. Yeah, for sure. All right. Anybody out there looking for a reading, get yourself down in the chat. If everybody's just all chilled and ready to go, we can do that too. I would like to pull one card for Mary Jo's mom, who just got in town this weekend. Words of wisdom for my friend, Mom. Words of wisdom for my friend, Mom. Words of wisdom for my friend, Mom. She's such a happy soul. Number 47, the Angel of Contemplation. One of my favorite cards. I love this visual. There we go. '47, the Angel of Contemplation. The farther you stretch past your comfort zone, the louder the fear voice comes. Boy, isn't that the truth? Where fear exists, there's also the opportunity for growth and a great opportunity to practice. Don't be timid. Move on. Use your fear like rocket fuel to propel you forward. You create your visions of the future on the astral, but for them to become reality, they must be given substance. Without tangible energy, they will remain only daydreams. Rise above your situation. Be realistic now. Use common sense to map out a plan. Visualize the possibilities and see clearly in your mind the good things have already happened. Yeah. Visualize the possibilities and see clearly in your mind the good things have already happened. With your skills and abilities developed, it is time to decide where and how to use them. Allow your mind to explore all the potentials. Here is a taking stock, a look at the material interface, a harvesting at the emotional level, and then a reinvestment in the emotional future. Linda says she's high as a kite. Yeah, I bet, man. Me too. All right. Tammy Joe, this one's for you. Focus really hard. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Jo. Focus. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Jo. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Jo. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Jo. Yeah, okay, I did that. I lost it. All right. Number 40, the angel of divine consolation. Why does deep damn sorrow hurt so much? The pain of separation is a bitter pill to swallow. Make the choice to remove yourself from any situation which produces sorrow or negative vibrations. That includes people. Find your creative light and let it shine, which you do every time I see you. Give up any dependency on others for your ideas. Focus your efforts on organizing your life. View the past as a whole picture. That's really not that easy to do, but super valuable. Expand your view to the big picture and away from the small view that causes you pain. And get to the objective observer spot and not the wounded emotional spot. Be the peacemaker and never be afraid to say you're sorry. Think before you speak so that you will not feel sorry after it's too late. Learn to accept your situation. Allow yourself to experience the pain. Give yourself the right to grieve and release the heartache. Let it go then. Once the upset, pain, and tears have gone, open the door wide to new possibilities. All right, let's see here. Dennis, this one's for you. All right, focus really hard, my brother. Words of wisdom for my good friend Dennis. Words of wisdom for my good friend Dennis. Words of wisdom for my good friend Dennis. All right, number 45, the angel of motivation and willfulness. It's a happy time. Woohoo! You want to stop there? You're experiencing the presence of healing, revitalizing, renewing, regenerating emotional pleasure. Memories of the past fill you with a warm joy. A new relationship and a new place are possibilities. You will experience the harmony of natural forces without effort or strain. I've gotten this for you several times. You will have a chance to relocate, a new job, which I think you're already doing, a new job offer, and a new group of friends who will have much in common. There could be a surprising inheritance on the way as well. That might not necessarily be money, but spirit stuff. Yeah, you've got some ancestors that are really anxious to give you some things. Take advantage of your opportunities to let the people you love know how much you love them. Do not hold back. You are a romantic who will always fall for the hearts and flowers routine. You enjoyed being showered with love, and you are hungry for tender words and a caring touch. There you go. It's a nice one to end on. You're welcome, Tammy Joe. All right, so unless there's any questions about what we went over tonight, everybody's got them. If you think of something later, my wizard at wizardofod.com is my email. Drop me a line. Happy to answer questions and get you on board with this. If you guys, we're coming up on the 100th show in a few weeks. And after 100 shows, if there's one thing I would like for you guys to have taken away from this, besides Jinsen Jitsu, it's this neuroplasticity thing. I've been having really, really great results with it. The few people I've been working with it are seeing tangible results, and I really hope you guys see the value in it and take it on yourselves. So, as always, please hit that little thumb. And, if you don't mind leaving a comment at the bottom, very, very helpful and gratifying, unless you say it really sucks. And even that would be worthwhile. So, yeah. Without further ado. Oh, and by the way, just remember, just in time for Christmas, the angels have come back. I'm going to do a show next week on the cards, and especially the tarot deck, and how to use that, and how to get the max out of the other stuff. There's a whole set of runes. There's a whole geometry scenario. There's Odu Mages and music sequences, and we don't really talk about using those very much, but I'm gonna make a point of kind of bringing everybody up to speed on that next week, and I get a chance to show off my babies. All right, thank you very much. I love you guys. Thanks for coming and sharing space and energy and time and your attention, and until next week, I'll see you guys later. We've joyously come to the end of our expedition. We thank you for your understanding, your knowledge, your wisdom. And until next week, with absolute gratitude for all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Infinite, unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source. Until next week.